Wait a minute. You mean to tell me BronzeBrawn is uploading a video back to back on a Saturday? Yes, I am making this video the next day after I made the previous video about 2022 being the year for Cuphead, mainly because there are parts of that video I had to cut out that I wanted to include, like me talking about how much of a year it's been for me, but at the end of the day, I thought about keeping it in, but I figured, no, I want to get this video out. Newcomers are not going to care about any of that, so people that want to see this video that are frequent visitors of my channel are going to see this. This video is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. I'm just going to have my icon up front so it can sound more like a podcast instead of something you're watching, just more so something you're listening to. It's a little thing I want to do every single year where I just talk about stuff that's happened to me this year. I don't want to get too far into it. I'm skipping over a lot of things because that is my personal life and I only feel comfortable sharing parts of my personal life I'm comfortable sharing. I'm not going to go into specific details. There's only one person I'm going to mention by name and they are more than comfortable with it. It's nothing bad, but yeah, I just wanted to make this as a separate video right before the new year to just sum up how much of a year it's been for me because I didn't want to keep it in my 2022 Cuphead video, because I felt like it really would have not fitted the video and people really wouldn't blame me, so this is just a sum up of what 2022 has been for me. Again, I am missing a lot of this. I'm just going over what was off the top of my head when recording the audio for it. Again, I am skipping over a lot of things that have happened to me this year, again, for personal reasons, and just because I was going off of things on the top of my head when recording audio for the Cuphead video. So if you're not mentioned in it, it's nothing personal, it's just a lot of shit happened this year. Good and bad. So without further ado, I think this intro has been on long enough. Let's go ahead and get into it. I did not expect the year going like this. I did not expect myself a year ago to accomplish the things I have now. I remember starting out the year on January 1st, outside, after it had rained, on my trampoline, messed up with one of my friends wrestling on the trampoline at 5 in the morning because we had nothing better to do with ourselves. We were both messed up. Everybody else was asleep. The train is passing. Why does the train have to pass now? Had you gone back in time a year ago and told me everything that's going to happen this year, I would have believed you with the negative parts, but I would not have believed you at all with the positives. I had a lot of negatives this year. I went through a lot of bad things. I lost people in my life I thought I could trust. I lost my best friend. Not because he died, but because different paths in life. I don't want to get into that. I had a lot of drama this year, a lot of turmoil and tension. For God's sakes, I had people up the hill on the property shooting at each other. And on top of it, I lost my final grandparent. So yeah, it's been quite a year for me in terms of negatives, but in terms of positives, holy fucking shit. I was introduced to conventions, something that is now my main passion. I'm sorry, I love making videos, but cons are now my main passion. This is just like a secondary passion. I discovered cosplay. I discovered many new people. I have duplicated my followers several times on Instagram, many of which found my channel through the Instagram. Hello, con buddies. I met someone wonderful by the name of Zev, or Mick by some people know, who has been nothing but my best friend since I met them. We had our ups and downs, but we're still best friends on top of it, and I do appreciate Mick being there for me through it all. I met some crazy people this year, too. I met, let me go through my autographs really quickly. I met Celeste from Honey Pop, I met Cypher from The Matrix, I met Squidward from SpongeBob, I met Bowser, I met Twilight, I met Mario, I met so many voice actors from Dragon Ball, I think 11 that I've gotten autographs from anyway, and I just cannot wait for next year because not only am I going to be doing more thanks to my new PC setup and such, but because of cons, like, I cannot express how much I love conventions now. Like, from the moment I step in that door, I just feel like this is the best place in the world that I could be at. Like, just nothing but warm and caring until you get outside after the con, but we don't talk about that. Some protesters really are just the stupidest people. Jesus doesn't want you to go to Comic-Cons. My dude, I met Jesus in the con! Like, I'm not even kidding. That's an actual person I met at the first con I went to. That was amazing. I was like, "Hi, Jesus!" And he did the hand thing, and I was like, "I have been blessed." And I also came up with the story that Jesus waits every couple decades to come back to Earth, and he's like, "Okay, do they have conventions here yet? I want to see my anime fests." No? Alright, I'll come back. Not yet? Alright, we'll get in there, though. Okay, I think Earth's cool enough for me to come back from time to time. Let's go to some anime fests. Stories like that is why I absolutely love cons, because you can make up stuff like that, because it's a convention. It's a wonderful place for people to get together and just celebrate things, and I'm very glad I was able to have that experience this year. I've been to 6 so far, and I know I was just talking about this for a minute. I'm sorry I went on a con rant. I just absolutely love conventions. I don't care where you are, I don't care what you are, I absolutely love cons, and I hope to attend many more in the future. Another positive for me, not so much me actually, but more so for like the channel and my content in general, is that I basically got a brand new PC setup. So yeah, 2022 was by far one of the best years, if not the best years of my life. I had some real big ups, I had some real big downs, and I haven't even gotten into a small piece of the downs or ups this year, but I'd prefer not to get into the downs because that's my personal life. I'll get more into the ups sometime on streams or something like that. But yeah, I've had a really good year this year, despite all the bad downs. I've had some even better ups. And that's really all you can ask for, just having a better year every single year that goes by. Day by day, trying to better yourself. It's something I've had a lot of trouble doing, but it's something I'm doing well enough, I'd say. And I do want to thank you guys for helping me this year with my restarted channel, because I didn't think I would have anywhere close to the subs I have, even if it's just 400, not even 400, I don't care. I didn't think restarting my channel would do me any good, so the fact that you guys not only went from my first channel to my second channel, and came back, not only with that channel, but for Cuphead specifically, gave me a good reason to make this video, and gave me a good reason to just say thank you to everyone who's come across my channel and said how good of a content creator I am, because it really does mean a lot to me. Even though this isn't my main hobby anymore, I still enjoy making content and doing stuff like this for you guys. Even if I don't do it as much as I'd like to, I can't unintentionally procrastinate to save my damn life. So when I do make videos and put them out, seeing you guys say how good they are, it means the world to me. And I know a lot of people say that at the end of the year videos and stuff, but do know it really does mean a lot to me that you guys continue to support me and such. I've wanted to do something on YouTube and make something of myself on some platform for a long time now. I didn't expect my Instagram to take off far more than my YouTube channel did, but that's besides the point. I do want to thank you guys for all the love and support you've given me this year, and all the love and support you've given me over the years and in the future too. It really does mean a lot to me. And I want to thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart for doing that. This is what I enjoy doing with myself. I don't really care if I take off. I don't really care if I don't take off. I'm going to do what I want to do. The fact that other people come along and say they enjoy seeing me enjoy what I do and tell me I'm talented and tell me I'm a good person, it means more than you could know. So again, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for that, because it does mean the world to me. Fuck off, fly.